also known as Eve. I am super excited to start doing more videos. You probably noticed my latest upload. If you haven't seen that, go watch it. I'll link it down below. That was a video I recorded last year but didn't get to post it due to editing and not being able to do so. I am super excited now to start doing more videos, more reviews, and I'm gonna start with a Kickstarter that I received last year, and yes, I'm super excited to share this one. So this one is, I have no idea how to pronounce it, but I'll put it up for you. It's a very dark tarot deck. It's very big, only because of what's inside. This box, I don't believe they're selling it like this anymore. It was just a Kickstarter edition, but if I'm not mistaken, the deck can be found on their website, so all of their information will be down below. So I love this box because you can reuse it, and I'm all about reusing stuff or keeping original packaging, you know, just in case if I want to sell it in the future, then I have the original package. That way it'll be worth way more, in my opinion. So this is just saying that it was a Kickstarter edition. There was, I believe, 3 different levels for this Kickstarter. I don't remember their names really. I think one of the versions was Riley. I believe I'm saying it right, but one of the versions even had a second deck. It was more of a black and white feel. And after seeing how beautiful the cards were when they did a flip through video, I was so sad I missed out on that one. But even the color one is just as beautiful. So yeah, we're gonna go in order, and this is why the box is so big. It's because it brought prints in it. I believe there's, I want to say 10, but I could be wrong. There's 14 actually. So 14 prints. They're so beautiful. I do have my favorites, and I will tell you which one they are. So the prints are of the cards in the deck, of course. It's just without, you know, the names or any numbering or anything. It's just the cards, or the cards, plain cards. The video does not give the prints justice at all. This one was one of my favorites. I just loved the purple. I just loved it. I fell in love with this one. I just love the book, you know, all of this. It reminds me kind of the, I want to say, it's either the Magician or the Hermit, but I could be wrong. So this deck is very, very like different, I want to say, and I think that's one of the main reasons I fell in love with it, was how different it was. I did wait a long time for this one due to like you know, shipping hiccups along the way, but I really enjoyed seeing the artwork and stuff, so I felt like it was so worth it. And just to see like the thought put behind the way they arranged like the packaging and stuff, like for shipping, the thought put into it was perfect. I think I want to say that my favorite was that purple one. I mean, they're all beautiful in their own way. This one is horizontal. Yeah, I believe the last ones are horizontal. Alright, so this is the last one. Yeah, my favorite was definitely the purple one. I didn't say who this deck was by. As I can say, I can't pronounce it. I'm gonna try. Bragelonne Games. It's a French, business. I guess they're really into creating games. They're in the gaming world, but they decided to do a tarot deck, and I think it's pretty cool. This pledge came with 4 pins. So these are the suits. Of course, swords, cups, pentacles or coins, and wands. It came with a guidebook, an extra guidebook, I believe, because the deck itself comes with one. But this was an extra like art where you can actually see the printing pages, where you can actually see the cards and small description and a little bit about the suits. So it has more information in this one. It also has a history of, the artist, what's behind the hidden symbolism in the cards, exactly what inspired them to do it, a history of the Corsior. I believe I'm saying that right. So there's a lot of like ancient symbolism here, and they talk about it. I'm talking about like 1100s symbolism. Like it talks a little bit about alchemy, the Kabbalah, the Hermetism. I think I'm saying that right. Yeah, so just basically the inspiration, a little bit about history and stuff. And then, of course, it has, I believe it has spreads in the back. I'm not sure. Or maybe it's in the other booklet. But I could have sworn I saw some spreads. Also, this deck is, it's a game company, so of course they included a way for you to play a game using the tarot cards, which I wanted to look into because I thought it was pretty cool. It gives you, instructions on how to play, what is everything, worth in the game, how to win, what are the rules, and all that good stuff. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Another good thing I liked was the material of the pouch. I really like it. The material is very, very nice. It has the logo of the deck. All right. I did reach out to this company at one point, only to let them know that 2 of the cards arrived kind of, I wouldn't say completely damaged or anything. They just had like very marks on them that you can obviously see. Like this one was bent right here, and this one had like a thumbprint or something, a fingerprint, kind of like bent into the card. So they were nice enough to get those out. And you can really see how huge the cards are with just that. So this is the box it came in. I left the skulls imprinted on the box. Just a regular tuck box. The little booklet is in, I think it comes in 2 different languages, French and English. So yeah. And it was made, like it was printed in China. So that's why it took a while to get to them. So you can obviously tell how big the cards are, like big. I didn't realize they were this big, and it was because, of course, with Kickstarter, you know, the more levels it passes, you unlock, you know, certain things. So I believe the cards were made a little bit bigger because of that. So no biggie. It's different, and I like to see a bigger version of the art. So this is the booklet. One side is French, and then you flip it over, and the other side is English. So just basic. Here is where the spreads are. Yeah, I wasn't too sure. This one has the little spreads. One of them is called a cross reading. The 3-card reading. It explains the 7-card reading, the 21-card reading. Never heard of the 21-card reading. So that would be interesting. The 21-card reading is usually done with just the major arcana, so interesting. This booklet, you know, just basically gives a small description of the suit, and then just literally keywords, one word, a few keywords of, you know, upright or in reverse. For the numbers, if you're into numerology, it literally tells you a little bit about what each number means, and then you can kind of go from there of what each suit represents or symbolizes. And then the major arcana in the back. Surprisingly, it's in the, you know, they list the suits first, and then the majors are in the back. And it's the same thing, just small keywords on upright and reverse meaning. And then a little bit about the artwork, what it symbolizes, and then that's it. So you flip it, and it's in French. I don't know how many pages. I want to say maybe 30 pages for each language. All right, so to the cards. I am going to turn my camera around, and then I will do a quick flip through. I'm not even gonna lie, that was very challenging to record because the cards are so big. So while I was flipping through them, I was telling myself, why didn't I just put like some of them down? But we got through it. I really love the edge. It's really a little hard to tell, but I hope this reflection can tell you that it really sparkles like that. Like it looked like it's literally dipped in glitter. So I love the edges. This is the back of the cards. I know for sure the black and white version of this deck will not be printed. It was just a Kickstarter edition, which I'm pretty sad about. So I'm hoping that they change their mind and I can find it on their website, but if not, it's all good. But yeah, as you can see, my favorite of the prints was the devil. As you can see from the imagery in the deck, it is very dark, so this deck will probably not relate to a lot of you. Trust me, some of these images are not for me. I just thought it was a cool project to back on Kickstarter. I believe, I want to say it was like my maybe fourth or fifth project that I backed on Kickstarter. So yeah, I'm very glad that I have it. It's like a collector's item to me, only because it's not really my style. But my favorite, I do have to say, my favorite is the double card, surprisingly, in this deck, because of the purples. But as I mentioned before, I definitely want to try out the game that they suggested in the custom booklet. Only because I want to see, how else you can use tarot. Tarot is not just, for reading. You can actually use it to play cards. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to do that. But yeah, that was pretty much it. I do also have to say that I love the image that they chose to represent each suit. I mean, can you just look at that? It just looks really cool, like the way they thought of that. I love the wand with the moon at the top, the cup, the skull cup. So I'm really glad that they chose that to be on the pins. The sword. And the pentacle. Like I really love that. I really love that they chose that because I just feel like it's a perfect way. And the pins are so like heavy, like they're not cheap. They weren't cheaply made. So that's another cool thing that I like about this. The cardstock of this is very thick. The cardstock of the actual cards itself is not very thick, as thick as this, but you'll be able to like shuffle and stuff. I mean, if you have big hands, me, I probably wouldn't be able to do that, but yeah, I like the cards. Definitely excited to try out that game. And which part of this pledge was your favorite? If dark you know, dark images is your thing. Not really mine, but I do have another Kickstarter to record, and that one is dark. So I don't know. I don't know what your definition of dark is. But the images on here didn't really relate much to me. But I am glad that I have this and I was able to help, you know, a small business from France. Yeah, just kickstart a project, you know, especially during these times where it's getting a little bit challenging for small businesses to thrive. So that was a good thing. That was something that, you know, I'm happy and grateful that I was able to do. So yeah, comment down below if you will be checking them out, and make sure to stay tuned for my next unboxing. Love you guys.